Hey, it's Lynn, your MC and speaker for the Top 100 Women in Power event with Christina and Wendy. And we're already in process and rocking, whether it's live or you're watching via the Binge Network. And you're witnessing this video to be able to access the free 2-hour deep dive training and hot seat coaching that is based off of the work I'm known for in the industry that gives you a quantum leap in the power of how you speak. It's an inside-out approach. And this is something you do not want to miss. And if you want to explore what's available to you, because you are a power woman entrepreneur, and whatever lane that is that you play in, whether you're wanting to be out there well known as an expert in your industry, or you're a business leader and you want to scale more business, or you want to get into speaking or paid speaking, or use speaking as a way to scale more business, which is the #1 way, and especially in the world of AI, the most effective way right now is speaking. You're leveraging other people's audiences. AI can never replace you, and they get to know, like, and trust you in that process, and so much more. And you can scale so much more when you know what you're doing too, right? So even if you're just starting out or you're already a master, and there can be another level for you to go. This is work that has impacted Fortune 100 executives, billionaires, celebrities, famous thought leaders, to those just starting out and everything in between, even well-known speakers that they want to go to that next edge, or people that want to get in speaking but have no idea, and now they make a quantum leap. Or those that maybe are great, but they've been dealing with fear, anxiety, maybe stiffness, maybe being in your head, trying to get it right, all the things that come up when it comes to speaking and to getting our message, our mission, our business across. And so this work is phenomenal. It completely changes the game. And because it's an inside-out approach, it's experiential, it acts like it shifts in your cells, if you will. It becomes like when you ride a bike and you find balance. Now you know balance, and it remains, whether you ride a bike the next day or not till 20 years later, you still have balance. That's the power of this work. This is what will have you show up in a way that has you stand out, has you be fully, all of you, unleashed, on fire, in your power. And if you have those fears, anxieties, negative voices, tension, whatever comes up for you, it quiets them or completely erases them. So this is work I'm passionate about, and I've done everywhere from on Wall Street to private celebrity homes for CEOs, and like I said, for experts across the world, and I'd love to bring it to you. So come experience a taste of it in online 2-hour deep dive, and we do them more than the one that's coming up. There's other ones as well. And if you want to experience the work, this is right for you. Here is the work for you to be aware of, and I'm going to talk through what we're making available. And some of this is an event special, meaning only right now during this event are some things that you can get. And this, to me, being in this industry as long as I have, this is what you must get in order for you to make that breakthrough. I see so many people go and zigzag or try to figure it out or bleed out all sorts of money or waste all sorts of time. And this is what works for you. So I'm going to list the various facets. And if you really want to go for the full Monty, a way that covers it all, okay? So first of all is the 1 day that comes with a full year of support, okay? And it's unbelievably affordable. Unbelievably affordable. And intentionally, it's going to be way leaping up in price. But right now, it is intentional so that we have, we are driving the power of your message, your mission, your business. And you may have heard me, depending when you're tuning in, you may have heard me talk about this during the auction, but I'm going to repeat this here. So this is the inside-out approach to speaking, as you make a quantum leap in the power of how you speak in 1 day. And it's because it's this inside-out approach. It's process-based. It's not information, tips and tricks and tools, even though we do have that, but it is from the processes and then putting it on its feet in the ways that I work with people that you witness, that you get to do yourself, or you are one of the ones being worked with, it completely up levels the power of how you speak. And this is what changes the game in sales, in driving clients, leads, and when you are on media, or when you hit the stage and have you stand out. And right now, this is what matters in our world, because it's becoming inundated, and people are also, dealing with AI, or, you want to stand out. Nothing can replace you. And I believe I already said that. But so let's share a little bit about that. So it's the one day, and it's virtual. There's 2 tiers. Or you can do the one day at my home, and that's only 7 leaders. In fact, I have one coming up December 5th, and we have 4 spots left, and there's only 7 leaders. Just amazing, and I'll tell you about that in a bit. But virtually, there's 2 tiers. And by the way, this one day comes with a full year mastermind, your year to wow, the Wow Speaker Playground. This is where we get to ongoingly have coaching and training. There's a 24/7 community. I'm bringing bonus expert sessions, like the president of the International Association of Speaker Bureaus, the president of the Meeting Planners Association, so you get direct access to them. One of the main Sweeney Speaking Bureau people that now have a lane that represents emerging speakers that are anywhere from 1K to 10K, meaning 10,000, 1,000 to 10,000 a keynote. And if you know speaker bureaus, they normally don't touch anybody until you're at 20 or 30K. But this is a way that allows people to get a huge quantum leap in getting booked. So I'm bringing them as well to this one day throughout the year, and support for your speaking and expert business. Okay? And so that whole year comes with the one day. And if you can't do one that's coming up, you can do one when you can. And we do it virtually, and so you can do it from anywhere around the world. You don't have to travel for it. All right? And so the one day has 2 tiers, and the first tier is only 7, and they get to go through all the processes and one-on-one parts of the processes, and then the hot seats where it gets you see it put on its feet in action, and then the different coaching that you get to witness, and everybody's different, so it's very custom. But then you can see the power of the work that we've done, put it on its feet, and then also through the coaching, what to do to be able to access, and click into what I call the wow effect, this inside-out approach to speaking. Okay, so that tier, the top tier, is 3,000. However, there's a tier, to make sure if you're budget conscious, there is tier 2, which is only 1,000, and really 997, and that is where you go through all the processes. It's very interactive. You can ask your questions. You're very involved in part of it. You just don't get the one-to-one part of the processes or the one-to-one hot seat coaching. And it comes with the whole year for that one price as well. So for $1,000, you get the one day, completely shift the power of how you speak. I've had people say they, just from witnessing what shifted for them, that they were able to implement the next time they went to speak. That's the power of this work. So you get that one day plus the whole year, all right? Amazing. And again, it's probably going to go to 10x that amount. But right now, it's event special, and because of the timing, you can have that for 1,000. Or if you want to be one of the 7 leaders and have that one-on-one part, for 3,000. Think about it. People pay for 10,000 for mastermind for a year. This is only $1,000, and it's with me. And the first 10, by the way, get a one-to-one with me. And that's a $1,500 value. That's what Fortune 100 execs have paid me. When I work with experts, it's $600 an hour, but still, that's a huge value you get along with everything else. So nab that if that speaks to you, and that's that. Now, if you really want to, raise the bar, especially if you were one of the speakers on the stage and got some footage, or you already have footage, or you can create this in creative ways. By the way, there's a number of ways to do it. But I have the company that does sizzle reels that I spent a year researching to find, because many sizzle reel companies out there, that means masterfully crafted to fully position you, have you positioned to where you would get booked for high paid keynotes, and also positioned as the leader in your industry. It has you look like a superstar. All right, they know how to tell the story of you and produce just, it's masterful. And the top leaders in our industry use them. And it's amazing because half their team comes from another team that would charge $20,000 for a sizzle reel like this. And this particular team only charges $3,000, right? So I'm also motivated to support you in that. And I have all my clients do this. So for $3,000, you can get that sizzle reel deal, and for the limited time, this event special, it'll come with that $1,000 1 day plus 1 year. So for $3,000, you're gonna have that sizzle reel that you get to drive clients, leads, sales, media, get paid keynote speaking bookings. And I'm, the ones that do the sizzle reels, because you've got to have that tool to get booked, I will personally hand you to the Sweeney Speaker Bureau and these folks that we're going to bring in that are leaders in the industry that get you booked, okay? So that's your choice how you want to do that. Okay, now here's the full Monty. This I can't even believe is happening. A friend of mine has helped countless folks be able to, and she's at the event, and you might have spoken to her, but she helps people write their book in the best way that's going to suit them for their mission or their story or their business, especially when you know how to use a book for that and their credibility, and then publish it and get it to #1 on Amazon. And she's been charging $5,000 for that. But for that price of $5,000, you can have that. You can get your book done, written, published, #1 on Amazon. You can get the sizzle reel that now tells that story about your book, about you, about your business, and about you in speaking. So you get booked in all those facets. It also comes, by the way, with a bonus 60-second business positioning intro video. It's amazing. And you can see all of that and hear and see examples, so you see what I mean. And it comes with me, with that 1 day, that quantum leap in the power of how you speak, and the 1 year that gets to be a full wow speaker playground. I call it your year to wow. So $5,000. Now, if you need to do payment plans or something, then speak to us. But there is a link so you can nab that. And that is an event special. That is not going to be that way forever. That's just right now for Christina's people. Because if you're here to step out, to be your best, this is what you need. And this is what we're here for. Okay? And the first 10, like I said, that take action on any one of these, get a 1-to-1 with me, which is an additional bonus. Let's say 600. I'd say it's 1,500 if you're a Fortune 100 executive, but 600 if you're an expert. So, but now you get that as a bonus for any one of these that we're talking about. So I listed a lot here, but this is what's available to you. And I love, and some of my clients are here at this event and are speaking at this event. And I just love helping you unleash your brilliance, power your voice, and leave your impact, your legacy. So let's do that together. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. It's been an honor, or is an honor, because I'm doing this the night before right now. This is the night before the 3 days that I'm leaving you this video. So, but I know by the time you see it, it may have already happened or we're in process. And yeah, I love Christina. I love what this event stands for, and being able to showcase all the various ways people are stepping out and sharing their brilliance and their wisdom and the business that makes impact. So we're here for you, and I invite you to check that out. And at minimum, because it's free, just give your name, email, and get access to this 2-hour free deep dive training and hot seat coaching. You will witness it firsthand. And then from there, make your decision. But the event special is only for during the event and within 1 week from when the event started. Okay? All right. Look forward to seeing you and hopefully getting to work with you. Be amazing.